Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, we will be doing a All Black squad update for the upcoming games of the Rugby Championship. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Nonetheless, let's get straight into this video. So the All Blacks, they have been facing quite a few injuries in the last little while. So what we will be doing is we'll look at the original squad that was announced for the All Blacks Rugby Championship campaign. And then from there, look at the injuries, look at whereabouts certain players are, and then show you who will be left for the games up against Argentina. So we will get into it straight away. First of all, we do look at the hookers. Dane Coles, Samisoni Taukei'aho, and Cody Taylor, all still available, all still match fit for the Rugby Championship games up against Argentina, and also a little bit later on, the Bledisloe Cup games up against Australia. Looking at the props, Aiden Ross, he is still going to be in the side. He has got himself a few caps for the All Blacks since making his way into the team in 2022. George Bauer, he is available. Now the next two names, Nepo Lolala and Ofa Tuangafasi, they are both unavailable for the matches up against Argentina, but the good news is they have both recovered from their injuries. So we will see Nepo Lolala returning for Counties Manukau in the Bunnings NBC, and then Ofa Tuangafasi, he will be returning for Northland in the Bunnings NBC competition. So I would say after a few more games, perhaps we do get to see them back up against Australia, but for now, both men have been left out. Then next on the list, Ethan de Groot. He is still available and match fit. Angus Ta'avao the same. And then alongside that, the two travelling props that the All Blacks did have for their games in South Africa, Fletcher Null and Tyrell Lomax, both remain still in the squad. Looking at locks, Scott Barrett, he is still in the team. Brodie Retallick, he is not going to be in the All Blacks squad, but he could have a chance of playing for Hawke's Bay this weekend in the Bunnings NBC. And if that team wasn't already looking strong enough, having big Brodie Retallick back in there in the locking department will certainly help them out just that little bit more. So in his place initially, they did have Josh Dixon, and that is what they have stuck with for this one. Now next, Patrick Tuipulotu, he did pick up a bit of a neck injury when training in South Africa, so he will not be there for these Argentine tests. Tupavai, he is match fit, and same with Samuel Whitelock. Now earlier on in the year, we did see Josh Lord being left out due to his injury. So at the moment, there are quite a few injuries for locks in New Zealand, but it does seem like they will still be able to field a very strong side up against the Pumas. Now looking at loose forward, Sam Cane, he is still there. Shannon Frizzell recently returning from his injury, getting his first start up against the Springboks. Akira Ioane, Dalton Papali'i, Ardie Savia, and Hoskins Atutu, all still available for the All Black selection. Now I should mention that Dalton Papali'i and Hoskins Atutu both were playing for Counties Manukau in their recent defeat up against Waikato, but I believe that both of them are going to be added back into the side when they do have their games up against Argentina. It's just one of those ones that some of the players were released so they could play for their provinces, but they will be making their way possibly back into the All Black setup in time for that first test match. Then the backs, we move on to halfbacks. Finley Christie, Falau Fakatava, and Aaron Smith, all still there. And I'm interested to see what combinations they try and go with when they do play at Orange Theory Stadium. We may see a little bit of a change up as Aaron Smith has started both matches of the Rugby Championship so far and also had quite a few starts up against the Irish. Then the Flyhouse, Beauden Barrett and Richie Mo'unga, they will be jockeying for that starting position. And the man coming off the reserves bench, Stephen Perofeta, never got his debut. He has been released back to Taranaki, and he did actually have a very good game for them on the weekend. So hopefully one day he does find his way back into the ABs. Then the midfielders, Jack Goodhue, he is not going to be available. Unfortunately, after having one game for Northland, he was testing out the knee. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way that he would like, and now it looks like he's going to need surgery. So this is going to be even a longer layoff for Jack Goodhue than first anticipated. I feel bad for the guy because he's only just coming back from his previous injury when he did end up with the next knee injury that he has got currently. David Havili, he's in the side. Rico Ioane also still there. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck playing for Auckland in the most recent game of the Bunnings NBC, so not too much of an opportunity there for RTS at international level, but he is still honing his skills in the domestic competition. Quintupaia also still in the team. So because of the injury of Goodhue, we do see Braden Ennor still remaining with the squad, which is interesting because he did play number 23 for Canterbury in their recent game of the Bunnings NBC, but I believe now he will be linking back up with the side when they do make their way to Christchurch for their first test up against Argentina. Then in the outside backs, Geordie Barrett still with the team. Caleb Clark, he was recently returning from his injury. He is now back to 100%. Lester Fainanoku, Will Jordan, and Sevu Reece. So we might see a few Crusaders players in that backline up against Argentina, but it does still remain, where will Will Jordan be placed throughout these two matches? Will he be wing or will he be fullback? We'll have to wait and see, but nonetheless, those are the players who have been taken out of the side, the players who have been left in. Once again, I should clarify, some of those guys who played in provincial rugby will still be in the All Blacks camp, making their way into the series up against Argentina. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one.